has now reached the office of Shriram Life Insurance Company in Indore, and we'll try to understand from MD and CEO himself what are the expectations from the budget. Let's go. Mr. Jain, good to see you.
Good to see you, Ankur. Welcome in Indore.
Thank you. And ET now is doing a budget yatra where we are visiting all the major cities of the country. And this is not just limited to Mumbai and Delhi. We are taking the stock of the situation. We are talking to retail investors. We are talking to citizens. And we are talking to companies like you to understand what are the expectations from the budget.
There can't be a better company than Sriram, because we are the company which represent the true Bharat.
Definitely. And that is why we want to understand from you the expectation this time from the budget.
Okay. Thank you.
But Mr. Jain, first of all, you have a lovely office in Indore, and one of the few life insurance company which are headquartered in Indore.
Yeah. So Sriram is different. If you see the model of Sriram, we serve the Aam Aadmi. So our general insurance company is headquartered in Jaipur.
Right.
Life insurance company is headquartered partially in Hyderabad and Indore. And since we cover the tier 3, tier 4 town, every second policy which we sell is a rural policy.
Now,
so with that, our head office cost also becomes quite reasonable, being in the tier 2 town and tier 3 town, because we are very, very frugally managed group.
That is perfect. And who can forget the kind of FDI, I would say now, which has come in the company. We'll come to that. But now let's discuss about the budget. What are the expectations this time if you talk about the budget session per se? First, I'll ask you that and then I'll come to the specifics.
So I think before budget, this government has given a big boost to the industry. They have realized that GST in insurance has to abolish, and that has given a good starting point for an insurance industry, especially from an affordability point of view.
Right.
Now, the next big thing which we are looking from the government is they have to encourage people to save for a long term. If you see, the protection gap in India is very high. Long-term annuity is also taxable in India.
Right.
Now, these two things also if government do, then really it's going to be a big boost for the industry. And particularly life insurance is not a short-term contract.
Definitely.
It's a long-term capital which is available for the government. So our request to the finance minister is, if that ATC, which is not looked from long, only 1.5 lakh rupees is the rebate there.
Right.
If that can move to a bigger limit, and annuity, if it can be made tax-free, these two reforms will definitely help the industry in a long term.
You spoke about the specifics. I also want to understand a bill which has come in right now and introduced already there in Parliament, Sabka Suraksha Bill. How will that change the insurance industry per se?
See, it's a welcome move. Insurance business requires a lot of capital. There's a highly capital intensive business. People say that it takes first 10 years to even come for a break even.
Right.
And as I said, that India is a country which is having a huge population and the market is huge. The insurance penetration is even less than 4%. So when the country is growing, the affordability is growing, awareness on insurance is growing, people are having more disposable income. This welcome is, this 100% FDI is a great welcome, so that a lot of foreign partners can come. And as you know, India is always a less capital market.
Right.
So capital is required for a long-term growth and stability of the sector. So it's a welcome move.
Now the GST reduction is something which is from 22nd of September per se. How much of the impact is there on the ground you see in terms of business?
See, in terms of business, if you see life insurance industry, whatever we do in first 9 months, the balance we do in next 3 months. So as it is, December, January, February, March gives almost as high as 60% the overall business.
Right.
But after the September GST improvement, we have seen a great December. December, the growth over last year, the industry generally grows by around 8 to 10%. The company like us is growing at a much larger pace. Our this quarter growth should be around 25% over last year. So the growth is there. The message has gone to the customers that the government has given a big, in a way it's 18% cheaper for a common customer because of the GST impact. So I'm sure the demand will go up.
You can catch Budget Yatra 80 Now special all through this month. But with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the show. Thanks so much for tuning in.